Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast with myself, Nick Strum, Andy Semo, Kevin Asoyan, unable to join us. Another tough one yesterday, another 2 out of 3. My second blown parlay of the month. Doesn't feel great. I only blew one last month. Sometimes how parlay gambling goes, but I'll hand it off to Andy for a quick recap of yesterday's loser.
Yeah, been kind of a weird start to the month. If you think about last month, like I had a negative record, but we were up 7 units and we hit a good amount. This month we all have positive records and we've only hit one time. So it's just the rotating who's going to lose today type deal. So we'll start with Kevin's pick yesterday, Miami, Ball State over 45.5. Game started hot. I think there was like 27 or 34 points in the first half. So cruised to a win, but it was closer than it should have been. It was only 48 points scored in the game, but good hit for Kevin there. I had the Kings Wild over 5.5. This was a sweaty one. No goals scored in the first period. I watched pretty much all the game. The first period was the most boring hockey I've ever watched in my life. Not a lot of shots, not a lot of opportunities. But it did end with 6. There was 3 goals in the second and then a miracle 3 in the third. The Wild pulled their goalie with 4 minutes left being down 3, which ended up in an empty netter to seal the deal. So nice hit there, felt good. And then Strom, Utah Jets over 5.5. I'm not going to lie, I hated this pick right off the bat. But yeah, the Jets, they won 3-0, shut out Utah. The Jets are an absolute wagon. They look very, very good. Hellebuck, their goalie, is awesome, and they can score. They absolutely can score. So it is what it is. On the month, we moved to 1-4. Kevin and Nick are both 3-2. I am 4-1. So yeah, we're all positive. We're all hitting. It's just we haven't lined them up yet. So
great start for you. Hitting some hockey, which is good. So getting back in the swing.
No, definitely feels good to win 4 in a row and really on all different sports. So may luck be with us today.
Yes, today I feel like all NBA, but I'm feeling good.
Yeah, all NBA, all favorites. So let's get into it.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, what could go wrong exactly? Why don't you start it off, Strom?
Yeah, I'll start with Kevin's. Kevin is going Pacers minus 4.5 against the Magic, and he's keeping it pretty simple here. Since Banchero's been out, the Magic have been not good. They've lost 4 straight games to the Bulls, to the Cavs, Dallas, and OKC. They've gotten blown out in 3 of 4. So without Banchero, they're struggling to score the ball. In the last 2, they scored 86 and 85 points. Pacers have won 2 out of their last 3. They beat Boston, they beat Dallas, so they've beaten some good teams at home. They should have no problem beating a Banchero-less Orlando team.
Yeah, I actually thought about taking the Magic here, but I don't know anything about NBA. So I know without Paolo Banchero, they're just not good.
He said something else. I didn't.
Oh, Wendell Carter Jr.'s out.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
Wendell Carter's not good. But yeah, I like it. Keep it simple.
All right. I'll go next. Speaking of trying to keep it simple, I'm going Suns minus 3.5 today. They're playing the Heat. The Suns are at home. The Heat are missing Kevin Love and Jaquez. So I like that they have some role players, some good role players that are out. Heat have had a weak schedule so far. They have 3 wins. Their 3 wins are against the Wizards, Pistons, and Hornets. They've held each of those teams to under 110 points, which is why they are ranked 5th in defense, or in total points per game. But any relevant team has been able to put up 110 points plus against them. That's the Kings, the Knicks, and the Magic. Heat are 22nd in points per game, so they're just not really a scoring team. Their leading scorer is Tyler Hero, averaging 21 a game. So the Suns, on the other hand, they're 4-0 at home. They're 12th in points per game and 14th in opponents' points per game. So they've been really solid on both sides of the ball. Beal is likely to play. He's been like a game-time decision for like the past 4 games, and he's played every game. So I don't think the Heat will be able to score with the Suns. I don't want to overthink this. I'm taking the Suns at home.
Yep, another one I like. You pretty much said it all. Hopefully Bradley Beal plays, but as you said, he's been playing every time. He's a game-time decision. So
yeah, and he's putting up like 15 to 20 points. So He's been very productive, even though he's quote unquote hurt.
That's how it goes. All
All
right,
right.
I'll round it out. I'm taking the square pick of the day. I'm going Cavs -6 against the Pelicans. The Cavs are 8-0 facing a 3-5 Pelicans team. Cavs are 7-1 against the spread. Pelicans 2-6. Pelicans are without CJ McCollum and DeJounte Murray. Zion is a game time decision. Jordan Hawkins also a game time decision. Pels have been getting blown out without these top scorers in. And as we've seen, the Cavs are deep. They have 5 players that are averaging double-digit points. If Zion's not playing, I don't think this is going to be even close. If Zion plays, it'll be a little tighter, but better basketball team. Again, square pick, going with an 8-0 team. So
yeah, if Zion doesn't play, this is going to be a 30-point blowout. It's not even close.
The Pelicans, I think Zion's hasn't played in the last 2 games. He was at morning shoot around today, but their last 2, they lost by 18 to Portland, who sucks, and they lost by 15 to Atlanta, who sucks, and then they got blown out by Golden State twice. So hopefully these guys don't play. Again, you got 2 top 20-point scorers that aren't playing for sure, so it's a lot of points you got to make up.
Agreed. All right, I don't have the bet slip, so pull it up.
I'll pull it up. I don't. Is it on the sheets?
It's not on the sheets. Just
no lines. All right. To recap the picks, we have Suns -3.5, Pacers -4.5, and Cavaliers -6. Comes out to a +375 for the parlay today.
All favorites, all NBA. I will not be watching any of this. So.
Nothing can go wrong. Put a little league pass on. The election's behind us. We move forward with league pass. So
at least if we lose today, at least there's gains in the market today. Hopefully you invest.
Gains in the market. And we got NFL tomorrow. Things to look forward to.
Exactly. All right.
Let's
get it strong.
Let's get it.